cold front. It'll be the first of two fronts that'll move through throughout the weekend. At the moment, a lot of the rainfall has been weakening. The models have been pretty consistent on most of the showers, at least any real measurable rain, kind of falling apart before it gets to southeast Louisiana. Not to say we couldn't see a few little light sprinkles, but that would probably be about it. Now, we'll definitely see kind of a period of increasing cloud cover here, and then notice lower clouds on the back side. So we'll stay under mostly cloudy skies through the overnight and to begin our day on Thursday. So the rainfall all but falls apart later on this evening and tonight, and then kind of that mostly cloudy skies as we start the day tomorrow. I'd also mention the fact that the dew points, the humidity isn't going to just drop immediately. So it'll be kind of a cool, damp start to the day, and that might allow for some patchy fog to develop. I don't believe it's going to be a widespread issue, and the model is not really aggressive with that at all, but certainly the possibility of a few patchy areas. Today's high got up to 77 degrees. Morning low was 57, so we were a little bit cooler, but dew points were also in the 50s. So temperature and dew point this morning close together, high humidity, and we did have the widespread fog. Kind of a mix of sun and clouds out toward downtown at the moment. Still 71 degrees, and humidity is at 78%. Still in the upper 60s, low 70s right now. But after today, we can kind of put a cap on that until maybe Christmas Day, when the 70s look to make a return. Dew points upper 50s and low 60s. But as we kind of widen out the dew point map, notice dew points still in the 50s across North Louisiana. So they're not going to just bottom out through the overnight, which is why I think as the temperatures and dew points kind of tonight, maybe as close to where they were this morning, but not exactly a cold morning tomorrow. We'll still have kind of that cool, damp feel. The temperatures will be coming down, and gradually throughout the day tomorrow, the cooler, drier weather will be pushing in. It's just not right along the leading edge of this front. So the front moves through overnight tonight. You'll immediately feel the difference by wake up tomorrow morning, kind of that cool but damp feel. Throughout the day, the humidity levels will continue to fall, and Friday morning will be colder. We turn even colder still by Saturday morning as a stronger front moves on through. This is what brings back the freezing temperatures on Saturday and Sunday morning for the North Shore, because here's what's going on. We've got this leading edge of the upper trough just now starting to push through the area. So first we'll get kind of this cooler air moving in for tomorrow and Friday, more seasonable. Then we start to see some of this colder air moving in, which is coming out of central Canada. Now, obviously for us, the coldest of this air is not coming due south, but is actually going to stay anchored a little bit more to our north and east. As a matter of fact, some bitterly cold temperatures across much of the northern and northeastern part of the nation. Will be plenty cold here. I was just hoping we would hang on to that colder air through Christmas Day, but everything is indicating we will see that cold air kind of get cut off from us starting Sunday into Monday, and eventually kind of a warming trend. Now, there is a little disturbance. See this little feature right here that will scoot through on Christmas Day. Doesn't look like it's going to bring us any colder air. Cooler air may be just up to north, but it's just kind of curious. If we can maybe get some of this colder air a little bit farther south, perhaps we see a little bit more of a drop in our temperatures. But just the way things are setting up right now, we start a warming trend, which will continue right through Wednesday, Christmas Day. And the models have been pretty consistent in staying into the upper 60s or lower 70s, a little bit more humid with a chance for some showers. So at the moment, going with 71 degrees for Christmas Day and about a 30% chance for a few spotty showers, mostly cloudy and a little bit more on the humid side. We'll see, but that has been a fairly consistent forecast. Highs in the 60s with those morning lows coming down even more so for Friday. Cold Saturday and Sunday, warming trend right through Christmas Day.
All right, Chris, thanks.